All right, we're talking about the Orville New Horizons sneak peek. And it has been pushed from March all the way to June. Shane, what do you think about this?
Yeah, when this first came out, we were like a little bit like shocked and surprised and disappointed, and at the same time we're like, oh look, cool, a sneak peek. There was so many emotions going on, and I just happened to be able to talk with our favorite producer over at the Orville and editor Tom Constantino, the man, the myth, the legend, and he was able to give me a little bit of information. There's some things we can talk about, some things we can't. The most important thing to note here is that the move from March 10th to June 2nd now didn't have anything to do with anything that's bad that's happening. So there's nothing bad occurring that caused it to move. The move simply was there's a lot of moving parts, and it, for whatever reason, Hulu needed to move it to June 2nd. I believe it has something to do with everything that Hulu has releasing right now, and probably has a little bit to do with exactly, whether or not they'll be completely ready for the show. But let me tell you this, if you watch this sneak peek and you're not excited for what's coming, you're crazy.
Yeah, you're crazy. You're a crazy person.
You're a crazy person. This sneak peek, what they've put together, what Tom and his team and Brandon and Seth and everybody's done down there, this is just freaking beautiful.
Yeah, it looks gorgeous.
Holy cow. I mean, you go through this thing, they got this great scene, where they're kind of passing through here. Obviously the Orville's being attacked. And then the way it ends here with Isaac, oh my gosh, you don't know. To me, part of me, call me crazy, I'm just guessing here, part of me feels like this is a dream sequence.
Oh yeah, it has to be.
Right?
Yeah. I know it's one of the kids, probably Marcus, is probably dreaming about this because, let's just skip to the end here real quick.
He's probably having a little bit of PTSD from what happened before.
Right.
And he's dreaming because you got to show him.
Yeah, I'm finding it.
You go, it's back where?
Oh, it's
right after where he was at.
It's right here.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
So obviously Isaac doesn't have fangs.
Right. So it's obviously a dream sequence. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but talking to Tom today, and we are going to get him on the show hopefully next week, so he can kind of give us some more information. They've been so busy putting this all together and making sure we have just the best season 3 we can possibly have. That they just want to get it right. They just want it to be good. And I got to tell you, my opinion is, look, we've already waited this long for it. There's waiting a little bit longer isn't going to hurt a lot, other than, I want to see it. So
look how beautiful.
Look at it. It's gorgeous. I mean, just fantastic. This is television, guys.
Yeah.
It's really amazing what they're doing over there. And, so Tom will come on and tell us a little bit more about it. Tell us what he can tell us. And we're just going to kind of keep our fingers crossed. And remember, the better that the Orville season 3 is, the better chance that we will have more seasons of the Orville, because that ship hasn't sailed yet. There's still the opportunity for us to get more Orville. And like they said, it's all going to depend on the fans. It's all going to depend on Hulu. So we got to come in force and be ready for it. And now let's push back a little more, which is going to give us more time to kind of talk about it. And hopefully we'll be getting more sneak peeks, more trailers, more information, more interviews with Tom and other people, the staff at the Orville. I can tell you they love what they're doing. They're excited for season 3 to come, and they're excited to show it to us.
Nice. Well, I'm excited to watch it.
Yeah.
And to make some sweet videos about it and to theorize. I love Orville theories, are always fun.
I'm shocked at how much Hulu has coming out. For example, I wonder if Hulu was looking at their release schedule and thought, you know what, we can move this. On March 3rd, they've got The Dropout coming out, which is another Hulu original. They're really going to drop 2 Hulu originals within a week of each other when it's just not necessary. You know,
That's a good point.
it's going to give the Orville team more time to do post-production, and to be fully ready.
Yeah, it's a good point.
You know what I mean? It's just, you know, as much as fans, we don't want to hear it's being pushed off. And I know there's a lot of negative Nancy's out there who are kind of like, you know, oh yeah, you know, kind of punning the Orville and like, you know, I've given up on it, or, you know, I'll believe it when I see it, when it finally comes, stuff like that. Like, look, man, you know, other than your Hulu subscription, what's it costing you? You know, this is by far the best thing streaming, in my opinion, still.
Yeah. So far it started good and it's got better and better and better. So there's no reason to believe this season's not going to be just amazing.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
so we got to see some of the trailer, some of the teaser. Yeah. So we'll have more information coming out, guys. I know we're all disappointed, but keep your chin up, and we'll have more stuff coming. More Orville content. Hopefully we can get a couple of cool Orville theory things going on, and just note that there's still a chance for us to get more. So it's going to be exciting.
Yeah. And worst case scenario, we go out with a bang on June 2nd. So good news about that is, in my opinion, I'm not saying that, you know, it would have been worse had they had less time, but given the amount of time they had because of the pandemic, you know, and the new streaming stuff, I mean, the post-production guys has probably gotten a lot more time than they usually get.
Just think about how much better it's going to be.
Yeah, the audio and the video and the sound effects are all going to be probably super top notch.
Yeah,
because they've had usually the you know, when you shoot, you get more time than the post-production people have to put it together. But in this case, the post-production people have had 3 times more time than the shoot schedule was.
Yeah, 100% true. So they're just, and because so much of it is done in post-production. And if you remember when we did season 2, sometimes they were editing season 1 and season 2. Sometimes they were editing like right up until the episode launched.
Right.
You know, they were working their butts off, you know, right up until everything came out. And so, you know, just, they won't have to do that this time. They have more time to, you know, make sure everything's right. Not that they had any problems before, but I just think it's going to be better content, which means fans are going to love it more. Hulu's going to be more invested, and hopefully we get more Orville.
Yep. And let us know what you guys think in the comments section down below.